Hi, Tyler. Good afternoon. Good evening to you. It's an it's the most important part of the season because not only is it the end, but it's where chaos happens all over the standings. For you as the goalkeeper, trying to get the defense organized in front of you, what's kind of that key responsibility for you, leading up to Saturday now that there's like no more margin for error?
Yeah, I think as a team, we know that there's a lot of pressure on us, and I think it's my responsibility just to try and help the guys out and just keep things simple for everybody. And if we succeed in just playing simple and not making mistakes, I think we have a really good chance of doing well.
And the last one on my end, um, do you feel like this is a little bit more pressure laden than the previous two seasons before?
Now, honestly, it feels the exact same as well here at RGV. I think this time of year, the pressure's always on, and we put ourselves in this position, and it's that same feeling every year where it's coming down to the end. We have a chance, and we really need to perform these next couple games.
Thank you, and we'll see you Saturday.
Good afternoon, Tyler. Um, so as was mentioned before, you're in a similar situation with trying to find a playoff spot in the last couple of matches. But unlike in previous seasons, the team is kind of from the outside looking in, as far as the fact that now your destiny falls into the hands of what other teams fail to do. Add to the fact that pretty much the team has to go on a perfect route in these last two games against Sacramento and against Loudoun United. However, both of these games are going to be at home. What kind of advantages do you see, or what is your evaluation on where the team is at right now in regards to trying to find a playoff spot?
I feel like over the past 8 games, we've always said before the game, we're here to win. We need to get the result. We need to get 3 points. And it's always been the pressure that we put on ourselves to go out there and perform. And I think moving forward, we take the past 2 results, and we know what 3 points would have done for us at Hartford and the position we would have been in with the other results going the way they did. So, looking forward, we know that to be in a playoff position right now, but we're going to use that as motivation to go out there on Saturday and perform.
And looking forward, what has been your evaluation of Sacramento? Because the last time y'all faced them, it was on the road where the team was able to salvage a draw at a very difficult place. Now you come back at home with the added pressure, as we mentioned, but with Sacramento being continuing to be in the top of the Western Conference. Well, what has been your evaluation of their play, and what do you feel the Toros have as an advantage to be able to get the 3 points tomorrow?
Yeah, Sacramento's always been a top squad in the league. They've always gone out there and they have quality players from the goalkeeper up to the strikers, and in between they always have good players, and we've seen that with their run in Open Cup last year. So going to their place and getting a result, it added confidence to our season. And coming back home, at this point we have nothing to lose. So we're going to go out there and put ourselves in a position to win.
Thank you.
Tyler, as a Liberty squad, paired with one of the guys that you guys are veteran on the roster, how have you guys been able to psychologically this team mentally strong in this last 8 games, leading into this obviously playoff push against the national league?
Definitely the experience from the last 2 years I've been here, and having these type of games, this type of pressure, and knowing what 3 points can do for us, and whether this is going to be a successful season or not, it means a lot to everybody.
And then obviously with the winning game on Saturday and even the draw result will keep us still alive hanging on for the final week of 32 action. What has been the key things that you looked at in Hartford and how well you guys have worked on in the back line so that you don't allow kind of those things to happen here at home where you have a wider view and you have a faster plane.
I think it's making sure the connection between the center backs and the outside backs and between the center backs, that they're able to be in position to help each other out. And it's going to take communication, and it's going to take us being aware of what's going on around us. And like I said earlier, Sacramento is a very good team, so we're going to have to be at our best in those aspects.
And then this is just a personal one for you. Obviously, you achieved the 200 saves in the USL at a career stage. The focus, I know, you as a player, you like to focus on the team achieving and what the objective is, which is the playoff. But how does it feel for you as an individual to achieve that in the USL and your career that you had so far with the USL?
It's a great milestone, and appreciate it.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you.
Coach, good afternoon, good evening. My only question to you is, compared to other times, at any point from the previous 2 seasons, is it a little bit more pressure packed, the situation where your team finds yourself in at this moment, knowing that winning pretty isn't going to get it done? You're going to have to win ugly and get the result, because that's the only thing that will matter to keep you guys alive, regardless of what happens externally with the rest of the conference.
Yes, obviously, we didn't want to get to this point. We don't want to get to this point where we have to expect other results. But the reality is, if we cannot get it done ourselves on the field, that's the result. We needed to win one of the 2 games that we played 4 days ago and 2 days ago, and we weren't able to win any of the 2. So that is the reality, and now we put ourselves in the situation that not only that we have to win, but the 2 last games, but we have to wait for some results to be able to think about the possibility to make the playoff.